myself a little project, and this is the first thing that I'm going to use, and I'm going to show you where I'm going to put it. And to use it, you will need like a gun like this. You will have to cut it at a 45-degree angle and then stick this pin in it, inside it, and then tighten it up, and then you squeeze it like that on the edges, because what's happening is all the water, it's going to the back and then causing like molding or whatever. I try to like clean off this surface first, and then I put the carkin between the little gap that's there. I put the carkin there. So basically all you have to do is measure your tiles, and these were like the mosaic tiles, and I got them at the Home Depot. And you just measure them. You could line them up, draw like a little marking for yourself. And that's what I'm going to do right now. Okay, so I have went ahead and measured out the tile layout. As you can see, I did some markings on the wall. And basically, I used the square paper that it came on top. And I measured like how big they would be, and I left markings. That way when I'm laying it, I know exactly where it will go. I cut them, I measured them, made sure they're the right size, and as you can see, these are pretty easy to deal with. All you do is to measure them, you just cut them with a scissors. And then I'm going to use this adhesive to stick the tiles to the wall. And what I'm going to do is put it on here and stick it up, and then toss this on top. I'll show you. Alright. Okay, so after I like add the adhesive and then I smooth it on the wall, keeping it at this angle, I'm going to take this side with the edges and just go over it like this. That way you see the lines. Just like that. And any excess, I'm going to wipe it off. Just like that. And once that's done, I'm going to stick the tile. So this is how the first layout looks. I'm going to do the same thing along this wall up till this line right here, and then I'm going to add them on the bottom so you'll get to see it. Okay? Showing you guys the progress so far. So I added the adhesive to the wall right now, and I'm going to lay 2 sets of tiles now. Okay, so I have finished applied the adhesive to the wall. So right now the only part that I'm left to do is like right here. So I'm going to do a strip from right there to all the way here, stopping I think right here, but I might continue to right there. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now. For these ones that are going to be on the flat surface, I'm just going to take the adhesive and apply it directly to the back portion of the tile. So as you can see, I have let it sit for 24 hours, and now I am going to apply the grout between the cracks, between these cracks. Okay, so first things first, I have a container with some water, and I have the grout. This is the one that I'm going to use. The color is Harvest, And what I'm going to do is basically pour it into the water. Oh, trying to do this with one hand. Pour it into the water, and I want like a consistency of a paste, like peanut butter. Okay, so I made a mistake and I added too much water. So probably you should learn from my mistake next time. Start off with as little water as possible and then gradually add more based on how much grout that you want to make. Okay, so finally I got it. This is the consistency that you want. Like this. Not too thick, not too runny. Just like this. Okay, so to apply the grout, you'll need a molded rubber grout float. And it looks like, so basically I'm just going to put the grout on top of this and then pass it on top so you'll see. This is my grout and I'm going to apply it to my tiles. And spread it, make sure it goes in between all of it. Make sure I spread it good. And I'm going to do this for the entire thing. I have my bucket here, and basically what I'm doing is just cleaning up the excess grout that's on top of the tile. So you want to make sure that you squeeze out all the water from the sponge. You don't want it to be too wet. And then you're going to take it and wipe off the excess grout. So you guys, my hands are killing me. So as you can see, I later decided to add some tiles around the entire sink. This was hubby's suggestion. I mean, I was thinking about doing it, but you know, I didn't want to give myself too much work to do, but it was fairly easy. I just stick them down, and the last thing I have to do is add the grout between the cracks, and that's it. And I don't know if I showed you yesterday, but I did put some caulk between here and along here and behind here. It came out pretty good.